Good morning, everyone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome back to the channel. How are y'all this morning? I have on my lashes today. These are by Level Up Cosmetics. If you guys want to get your lashes, go ahead and get your Level Up Cosmetics. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. How are you? Let me put the link down for you guys. Hold on. So, ooh, oh no, that's the wrong link. Anyway, levelupcosmetics.us. Y'all can find it there. It's also in the description link. All right. So, good morning. We're going to be talking about a subject that everyone can probably had to deal with at one time or another. But first, let me finish. It's just like the last of my phase one. I'll be starting phase two very soon. So y'all get y'all's elixirs. If y'all have not tried the elixirs, they are life-changing. It's linked at the top of the live comments. So y'all just click on that if y'all are looking for elixirs. And if you order more than one at the same time, use this code for free shipping. All right. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, y'all hit that like button. I'll sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all hit the like. The Peaches in the house, remember? You was watching me and I went live with Peaches. Oh my goodness. You must have had your spidey senses tingling, knowing I was gonna be here, huh? Takesha, sprinkle, sprinkle, member in the house. All right, so why broke men always have excuses, but they don't have the solutions to not being broke. But they got every excuse for why they broke, but no solution on how to get paid. Let me show you. Hold up. If you can come up with all those excuses as to why you have no money, why can't you come up with a list of solutions on how to get that money? You're putting your energy in the wrong direction. If you ask a man about money or finances or why he is not where he should be, he's going to come up with everything. The economy. This is a two income economy. I can't get the type of job I want because this, and that. Or, my car is broke. They got like every excuse except, and they really put effort and thought into, they go and research why they're broke. They get online and look up statistics in the economy as to why they broke. If you're that good at research, you should be doing a job in research and getting your money. You should be writing a book on why you broke and selling it and getting money. You know what I'm saying? So if you are running into all these guys who always have an excuse as to why they're broke, they are not going to ever, they're not going to ever be beneficial to you until they change their thinking. That's what you call a broke mindset. When you focus on the problem more than the solution, that is why they are broke. That's why they call it broke, because their mind broke. Their mind doesn't think correctly. So when you run into broke-minded men, run. Okay? Because if you sit there and listen to it, if you sit there and agree with it, you're only, supporting their reason for being broke even more. Uh-oh, Takesha, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. You done sprinkle me hard today, girl. Is it payday or did you get your allowance from your sugar daddy? Did that direct deposit hit, girl? Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, yeah, okay. And a lot of men turn around and then they call us broke for wanting them to have money. How are women broke for wanting men to pay for stuff and have money? That makes no sense. Because if we were broke, then we wouldn't even be asked. Like if women were broke, they would figure out how to not be broke quick. Okay. They wouldn't go and do research as to why they're broke. They wouldn't go and find statistics on why they're poor. They wouldn't go and say, in this economy, they would go find some money. That's the difference between how a woman thinks and how a man thinks. A man will sit up there and complain and act like everything is wrong, and how he can't get no money, and how he can't keep a job, get a job, how his boss is crazy. Make a job then. If you don't like working for people, work for yourself, but you need to find a way. And broke men will always, always, always blame you if you're in a relationship with them for making them a certain way, for making them feel inadequate. Well, you don't lift me up, you don't nurture me so I could be my best self. But I last time I checked, I'm not your mama, sir. That was her job. Oh, the great goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle. Excuses are tools used by fools to create monuments of nothingness. Those who use excuses seldom excel in anything except excuses. Exactly. That is a good quote. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I agree with that quote. And everyone makes excuses. Let's not say that nobody makes excuses, but when you start making excuses about being broke and you have every tool at your fingertips to get you some money, that's a problem. So whenever y'all are out and about and a man starts complaining about money, he has a broke mindset. Get away. Okay. Even if it appears that he has money, his mindset is broke and he will not keep it. Okay. He won't keep it because it has a broken mindset. Unless he's continuing to learn and getting better. Like I have a Goodreads account where people list the books that they're reading and what they've read and what they want to read. And some people friend me on there, and like some guys friend me on there sometimes, and I can see exactly the type of books they're reading. And a lot, like some of these guys are reading books to get their money, and some of them are reading books on, you know, stupid stuff. But you can tell the difference in the what you call it, the profile picture of how each type of person is a reflection of what they read. You know what I'm saying? And so if I don't know if that's a good spot to find me. I don't know. But I just noticed that I see a lot of men reading garbage and then a lot of men reading books on how to get money, how to empower themselves, how to do this, how to do that, And so I always say, if you're going to read something, if you're going to research something, research on how to get some money. Because at the end of the day, sadly but true, men are mostly valued by their ability to earn and provide. Just like sadly, at the end of the day, women are seen for looks and, status symbols. So whether it's politically correct or not, it is. I'm not here to argue if it's correct or not. That's what it is. Okay. So work around it and get your money. Um, it is what it is. Exactly. And so, a lot of ladies will ask me, well, he's got a nice car, he's got a nice house, but he's always complaining about giving me money or spending or da, 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 da. Well, and I always tell ladies, as long as you're getting the money, it's fine. When this money stopped coming and he's still complaining, then that's when you get up and go. Okay? Because a lot of times men will complain about giving you something only to justify, that they worked hard for that money and you're taking it from them. And that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. Otherwise, why are you there? And otherwise, why would they brag about how much money they have? Why would they spend it on you if they didn't want you to know that they have it or they didn't want to give it to you? So it makes me laugh sometimes when like these guys try to front as if, okay, I have a nice car, I got a nice house, I have this as a career. But then when you start talking about money or spending money or going places or, sharing, him sharing his money with you, it's a problem. Like, what good is a man's money if you can't use it? Oh, Raisana, sprinkle, sprinkle, welcome, member and a half. What good is your money if I can't spend it? It's the same thing as a man dating an attractive woman and he can't go out in public with her or post her on the social media. What good is dating an attractive woman if no one is going to see her? You know, what good is it? You can see her and that's it. And if that's enough, that's enough. But if she don't claim you and you don't get to be seen in public with her and nobody can, see what you can pull, then what's the point? It's the same thing with men and their money with women. If I can't shop, if you can't buy me no nice gifts, if I can't shop, if you can't pay my bills, why am I dating you? I could date somebody broke for real and still pay all my own stuff. Why am I dating you? So that's the reason why women really want men that have some type of money to share. And I also not even share, just give her the money. Okay. And if you run into men or broke men or these MGTOWs or these, guys that can't get it together, you know, don't even waste your time with them because they're too broke to afford you anyway. And I made a whole video about that. Some men can't afford you and they're angry about it and they are voicing their opinions online. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, if they're going to waste time researching why they're broke, what makes you think they're not going to waste time ranting about, women that they can't afford? Wastes of time. That's why they're broke, because they waste a lot of time and energy on stuff that's not beneficial. So it won't make sense if you don't have a broke mind. What those guys do on their channels won't make sense to most women or men who have money because it's a broken mindset. And when you have a broken mindset, you're not going to make sense and you're not going to benefit from anything except for being broke. And there is a way to turn that around. Once you preach about being not spending money on a woman for so long, eventually you're going to want a woman to spend money on. And this is facts. Okay. Eventually all the women that are going to start appealing to you as a man are going to be the type of women you can't afford, because you know what you can afford. You know what you want. It's just like, you can go to Walmart and buy a whole outfit and not worry, unless you that broke. But okay, let's just say, you can go to Goodwill, Walmart, someplace that's really cheap and buy a whole outfit without worrying about, is your bank account going to be negative? But then you see like the luxury stores with a shirt that costs more than your whole wardrobe. And you actually say, well, I like that shirt. I want that shirt, but it's out of your price range. And so eventually, if you start talking about how, if you start talking about designer stuff for so long, you're eventually going to be like, okay, well, why do I talk about that? Do I really want it? Can I afford it now? And da 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 da. Yeah, I can afford Walmart, but that's not where it's at. I want designer, right? And so these men start getting caught up in their own lies and their own brokenness, and they get mad and they take it out on the women because they can't have them, they can't afford them, you know. And so when you can't afford something and you're angry about it, you're going to rant and make up excuses as to why you don't even want it. And that's what a lot of these broke men are doing, or these MGTOW men. They want the type of woman that they can't have. But since they can't have it, they glamorize not wanting it, when secretly, if you meet one of them out and about and have no idea their beliefs, they're gonna wine and dine you. They're gonna try to buy you and impress you with the money that they probably don't have, and they're gonna get shot down every time, go back on that microphone and get even more angry. So the best thing I can tell, broke-minded men or men who think like that, is to just allow yourself to put your energy on figuring out how to get this money, and stop pushing the narrative that you don't want to spend money on a woman when that's the very reason you wake up every day, to impress women. Okay? It's in your DNA. It is in your DNA to show out as a man if you're straight. So unless you are not straight, you don't wake up every day to impress other men. You don't wake up every day to look good for others. You wake up every day to see what you can pull and impress as far as women are concerned. Your cousin pretended to be a woman for 2 months and scammed men out of money. He then saved and started a business. I do not agree with how he started making money, but at least he did something. Okay, Violet. Yes, kudos to your cousin for catfishing. It was hilarious, but he figured out how to get paid instead of researching why he's broke. Okay, I don't agree with it. Just like a lot of people don't agree with a lot of ways people make money, but at least he got up and did something. Because y'all know it's a lot of women out here pretending to a lot of women out here pretending to be cis women trying to get money too. So same thing. All right. Um, you said tell us how he did. All right, you might need to write a whole story about that, Violet. You said you went on a date this weekend and this guy dropped 350 on your meal. Okay. That's nice. But where's your money? I mean, that's nice if that was like a first date and he's giving you money. But like, and you know, that's wonderful that he dropped that much money on a meal. But remember, that's for two people. That wasn't all your money. It was his first date. That's good. Now he got money. So now you know if he gonna drop 350 on a meal, he could drop some money in your account. All right, because a lot of these guys will only want you to go out to eat with, and they spend all this money on food but won't give you a dime. So watch out for that. Be careful. All right. They all try to paint the illusion based on them knowing women want money, but then get deeply triggered when they know we know they broke. Okay, exactly. The worst thing you could tell a man is that they're broke and stupid. Because men thrive on their level of intelligence and their ability to provide, even though they run from that responsibility as hard as they can. When you diss them, they are highly triggered, even though they claim they don't want to be a provider, even though they claim that they're knowledgeable. If you were so smart, you would figure out how to get this money, and you wouldn't have women problems. So when you insult a man's intelligence and their wallet, they are highly triggered, even though they never planned on, representing themselves like that to women in order to get something from them. So it's funny because, you know, they're not good at covering up those insecurities, I'll say. Men are the easiest people to read. You can see straight through everything that they're saying. They're the worst liars. And so the harder they try to lie, the harder they try to say something is one way, we see it. We see straight through it. It's too obvious. That's why it just don't make sense. Y'all might as well be honest. Okay. When you're about money, they say, "Why don't you love me?" When you love them, they treat you like ish, and they're the confuser. Exactly. And I've made videos about that too. If you bring up money, they bring up love. But if you never bring up money, they don't want to hear nothing about no love. That's their counteraction. You might try to get some guy to tell you they love you for months and months and months, and they ain't gonna budge. But as soon as you start talking about giving some money, well, what about love? Okay. Now, what about this money? I done gave up on that. I'm ready to get this money now. And it's so sad because, like, in this generation, in this age, in this era, so many women have actually given up on love or true love or finding true love because men aren't able to do those things that it takes in order for a woman to feel that way anymore. So it's cheaper and easier and less complicated just to give her some money. And a lot of women don't like this, especially women that have a lot of money already or were born into money. Guys have become, um, less attentive. They don't pay attention. They don't do the things that it takes for you to fall in love with them anymore because a lot of times they don't even want to or know how. And then when the woman starts asking for money, gifts, and trips and stuff like that, they get offended. Like, well, you don't know what you're doing over here, sir. So I need to compensate. I need to compensate your lack of ability to love properly with some money because I'm wasting time if I'm not getting paid or getting exactly what I want. So this is why a lot of women go straight for that money because they already assume and don't think a man is going to do exactly what it takes for them to be in love with them. And it's easier because it's less emotional, it's less complicated, there's less fighting and issues involved. You just give me the money and I'll pretend. And so a lot of times men aren't satisfied in these types of relationships because they're the one giving, but they're not really receiving much in return as far as emotions are concerned. They're not getting what they feel like a woman's love should really be. Okay, sex is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about genuinely caring about someone, making sure they're okay, having empathy or you know just asking about their day sometimes. Sometimes men aren't getting that in return, even though they're paying money. It's because they aren't able to emotionally give to women either. And the reason I feel that is true is because there are some men um, who aren't broke. Now let's get into the other side of men who make money. There are some men who make a lot of money who don't prioritize their relationships with women, and they do give them gifts and money and stuff in place of them paying attention, making her higher on their priority list, or spending time. So they give money, and a lot of these women have learned to accept that and like it. But then the only person who's left really kind of empty at the end of the day are these men because they still will not do what it takes to please women. It has nothing to do with being broke. If men paid attention closely, they wouldn't be broke. They would figure out a way because a woman will make you get up and go get two jobs if need be. If you're really into her, okay. He dated a football player. He didn't pay for me when I went shopping. Other pay for my groceries. Athletes are very cheap. Well, athletes think that you're with them for a status symbol. So that's why you date other people at the same time. Okay. A lot of athletes don't like they aren't gonna spend a lot of money on you unless they want to keep you exclusive or keep you close. You know. Yeah. You gotta have somebody that wants you to keep you around. Okay. Would I advise women to always take the easiest route to getting rich? For example, marrying rather than doing so. I would advise women to do both because after you marry, you could do that. Okay? Get your husband to pay for your education, baby. All right? That way you can do both, not spend your money, save your money, and spend his. Mm-hmm. So if you like STEM, do both. Get married and let him pay for your education. You dubbed Shira as the godmother. Thank you. Well, and y'all keep talking about celebrities and they broke husbands or they're dating down. The thing about celebrities are, they don't want to date someone ugly because they're always in the camera. They're always being photoed, uh, and stuff like that. So if they can't find nobody rich and cute, they find somebody with less money and cute. If I was a celebrity, I had the ugliest thing walking on the red carpet, but he would be making a lot more money than me. Okay, and when people be like, "Why you with him? Why you with him?" Because he rich, baby. Okay, and he will be stupid and look stupid for cheating. And either way, I'm still gonna be able to level up if we don't stay together, whether it's looks or half his money in my account. Okay, either way. So a lot of celebrities go for looks more. I wouldn't go for no looks, even as a celebrity. I don't care. Just because you are famous and rich and think you deserve to have looks and money, it's not that you don't deserve that. It's what you can create out of the situation, what you're going to get out of the situation, how you're going to be treated in the situation, you know, how you're going to look after the situation is done. I remember back in the old days, this old school celebrity couples, the man was always uglier than the woman. Seriously. Go back and look at all the old school celebrity couples. All them dudes is ugly. All right. Did you ever feel lazy when you were pregnant with provider, husband, baby, and guilty after? I've never felt guilty about anything. I'm a woman. Everything is for me. You need to adopt a mindset of being guilt free. I don't have daily tasks. If I want to do something, I will. If I don't, I don't. That's the mindset you need to adapt. I ain't, I don't have no job description, baby. A wife doesn't have a job description. She's a wife. A partner may have a job description, but a wife is a wife, and she do what she wants. Period. It's kind of like a king and a queen. If you're a queen, you don't really have a job description. You just sit there and rule and do what you want, and you got free reign over what you want to do. I don't feel guilty for not doing anything unless I told someone I was going to do it and then I said I ain't going to do it and they were counting on me. Then I might feel a little bad, which is why I don't promise people I'm going to do nothing unless I'm 100% sure I'm going to be able to do it. But other than that, I don't feel guilty about nothing. If it don't get done today, it'll get done eventually. Or you can hire some maids, baby. How to tell a man that you're not going to have sex before being taken care of when he insists on having relationship first. He says, how I know if we're compatible. Tell him you're a woman. Okay. Say you're just gonna have to take that chance. I can't help you. I'm not gonna let you sample the goods if you don't have what it takes. Let me sample your paycheck. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I know you really gonna pay my bills and yours? Why don't you go ahead and put a direct deposit through? Let me see how that work out. How do I be unbothered other females talk about me? Don't hang around them. And it's better that they're talking about you than you talking about them. Always think about that. You're always, they're always looking at you, making sure that they have the latest news or whatever on you. But guess what? You could care less about them. Therefore, you are the one that they really look up to. They got a problem with you because you won't do what they want you to do, and that's exactly how you should be. Okay. You said, let's see how financially compatible. Exactly. Oh, Goddess Watery, it's sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember in the house. Even your friends and associates should be constantly trying to get to the bag. No excuse. Exactly. Like people shouldn't waste their energy or time telling you that you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't want so much, or you shouldn't aim so high. There's a reason why people say that. It's because they can't do it. You already know that. And so to even argue with them is a waste of your time, and you're stooping to their level. Just, the good comment about it is, well, some can and some can't, baby. Some can and some can't. And that's all that there is to that. Some can and some can't. And just walk off. um, and the video subject I was gonna do before I chose this subject, was you can't be nice to everybody. Okay, nice don't work. You can't be nice. And a lot of times, women are walked over and like a doormat when they're too nice, when they feel guilty about not, doing what they want. It's kind of weird. It's like somebody needs to wake so many women up out of that brainwashed state of mind. And if you're too nice, no one respects you. If you have kids, you know this. Your kids won't even respect you if you're too nice. So what makes you think a grown man gonna respect you when you're too nice? Animals don't even listen to you when you're too nice. You gotta call them by their pet name in a deep voice when they're doing something wrong. They don't listen to nice. And I don't know why people don't realize that. Oh, Taisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. What is a man who owns a company really saying when you have your standards and he says he doesn't need to pay for affection and love? Well, then tell him good luck. And I would say, well, I don't need to be with a grown man who can't provide. It works both ways. I don't need a grown man who can't provide. I mean, that's exactly what I would say. Well, I don't need a grown man that can't provide. Shoot, what am I with you for? Mm-hmm. Shira, did you learn this information from your pimp back in your younger days? Big King Kingston. I can already tell you got a broke name because you got to put all that extra up in your name because you would never get to that status. I'm too smart to have ever had a pimp. Okay. If I was ever to have a pimp, I would be the pimp. Sorry, your dreams have been shattered. Big King Kingston. Why you all be giving y'all selves names y'all can't ever live up to? Okay. Just take the opposite of those words, and that's your real name, sir. Lil peasant, homeless. Okay. All right. Do I think that the provider conversation will always have to happen, or are there men that wouldn't need a woman to say anything about it? There are men who wouldn't need you to say anything about it because they have that much money, and it probably make them uncomfortable if you ever tried to pay for anything and they wanted you to be exclusive with them because they already know some man can come along and offer to pay for everything, and that will probably be more of a turn on to you than a man not paying for nothing. Okay. Um, sure, you're having a challenge getting rid of your husband's ex, his son's mother. He's always looking for trouble. Oh, she's always looking for trouble. She calls me names when I'm just minding my business. It's hard to stay unbothered. Just call her baby mama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, it's not calling her out of her name. That's what she is. Say, okay, baby mama. Or call her ma'am, girl. That'll make her even more mad. Okay, ma'am. Be nice, nasty. You got to be nice, nasty with women like that. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing to you. If she a little older, be like, I respect my elders. Yes, ma'am. Just be nice, nasty girl. You know how to do it. Hmm. How do you feel about the word sociopath? I feel like it's a word that describes um, how people find loopholes and get what they want. I feel like people have to put labels on people to make them feel some sort of way. But as long as you're getting what you want at the end of the day, labels don't really matter. Oh, Sabrina, sprinkle, sprinkle. You met a guy last night. We locked eyes and gave him your number. He sent cheers to your. He sent some drink to your table, girl. Some champagne. Introduce himself. Okay. Old white gentleman. It seems like we are playing phone tag. After encounter, what next? Okay, damsel under distress problem. Money problems. Not money problems, but start talking about the stuff you need and see if he offer to pay. Sabrina, sprinkle, sprinkle. This is the perfect time. It's like, oh, he's like, how you doing today? Oh, I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out what type of tires I need to get because they're really expensive, and I don't even know anything about tires. And I don't even know if I have enough to pay for them. But how was your day? Tell me about you. Oh, okay. Well, how much do tires cost? If he that old and he wants some and he think he, might get some, he might start to offer you some help financially. It could be about anything. It don't have to be about no tires, but just mention it casually and don't ask. Just mention stuff and see how he'll try to come to your rescue. Oh, Christina, sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember in the house. Thank you for the donation, Sabrina. Yeah, right time to ask for money is when they're not really talking about much. Just mention how your day was and all the things that came up financially in your day. Don't act like you want them to solve it, but give them the opportunity to come to your rescue. You know what I'm saying? After yesterday's video, you texted 65-year-old with penthouse. He asked me out, but I'm tired of dinners. Any suggestion? I told him you love formal events. Well, it is kind of like the holiday season, so maybe y'all can go to like a ballet, a play, or a symphony or something like that. Tell him you've never been to a symphony and that's something that you might want to try if that's something that he would like to do. And that way he thinks that you'll be his first, experience going to the symphony and he'll be all extra or he might want to. So just tell him you want some extra, baby. Then y'all still gonna probably go out to eat or drinks afterwards. So just tell him, just play dumb, girl, play dumb. All right. You come from a family of little means. You want to go to the upper class environment, but you don't feel comfortable. I always find myself at the hood bars. I really struggling to go somewhere else. Well, go somewhere else then. And the more you go, the less comfortable you will feel. Um, think about all these celebrities and how they come from nothing and you know, they're comfortable going into nice places. It took a while, but they got used to it. You got to get out of that broke mindset too. So just start going until you no longer feel uncomfortable. Just keep going and keep going and keep going, and one day you won't feel uncomfortable. It's nutcracker season, okay? You notice that real men will offer to help you if you tell them you are going through something. Bums ignore you. Exactly. Mhm. So, are fake lashes okay? Yeah, fake lashes are fine. Um, in fact, y'all should get y'all's lashes at levelupcosmetics.us. Y'all go ahead and get that sprinkle. So, um, broke men mentality, they always have excuses as to why they can't do something, why you should pitch in, why you should build with them, why they should go 50, why you should go 50-50 with them, why they can't afford something, but never solutions on how to get more money. So if I suggest that anybody that's broke in your family, men, cousins, brothers, exes, whatever, co-workers, buy them for Christmas a book on how to get paid. So they don't have no more excuses. Now to go find a book on Amazon or whatnot and on how to get their money. Don't give them nothing else. Don't buy them no shoes. If you with a broke man, if you with a 50-50 man, if you with a man and you pay utilities, you need to buy him a how to get this money book for Christmas and every year after until he starts reading them. Okay? Don't buy him nothing else but a book on how to get this money, especially if you splitting bills, baby. You say you ain't buying no broke dusty. You could download it for free on Kindle. You got that Amazon Prime, okay? Give him or print it out on your printer. I don't care. Buy the used copy. Go to Goodwill and find a book. Girl, I don't know. But if he asks you for anything and you go in the shop, buy him a book. That way he has no excuses because it's right there. Like every time he start making excuses, ask him if he reading that book. You reading that book? I got you. Because it don't sound like it. It don't sound like you've been reading that book. I ain't wasting no more money on you because you won't even read the book I bought you. He said, all of your jealous aunts and cousins are getting my level up book for Christmas. Oh, okay, girl. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Make sure they get it. Uh, do you think we can get the bag with natural hair instead of wigs? I think you could do anything you put your mind to. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're about, it just depends on your target, the age of your target, and what they find appealing or what they're going to spend money on, you know? So you're going to have to do your research or you're going to have to put yourself out there in an environment where you see women that have natural hair thriving and getting the bag, you know? So your targets may be a little bit different. Okay. I just go for the fastest, easiest, cheapest way so I can just get my money and do what I want afterwards. You know what I'm saying? That's just my mentality. Like you get in and you get out. And you snatch your wig off when you get home. I don't know. Because think about this. Back in the old days, before women wore lots of wigs and weaves, or women wore wigs like on a daily basis. Back in the 90s, y'all remember the early 2000s and 90s. Men were looking at hair. And so that's what they were gravitating towards. And knowing that the easiest and fastest way to get a man's money is to attract him physically. If he is attracted physically to hair, and that's your fishing bait to reel his money in, then that's what you do. You know, if you want to try to reel him in naturally, um, then you're going to have to find a group of men that are attracted to your natural hair textures. You think celibacy will attract wealth? I don't think that's nobody's business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, thank you for the donation. But I don't think it's any people's business that you can play and you can string anybody along thinking they're going to get some. But whether they get it or not is literally up to you. Oh, Sabrina Sprinkle Sprinkle. You was with a group of girls at the time, and now they want sugar daddy update. He wants me to call whenever. Should I text beforehand? You're a student, no job. So for me, Sprinkle Sprinkle, I come back to your older video. Oh, girl, you don't need to update them on none of your business. Do what you want. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Lie. Oh, he's good. Don't worry. Like, that's one thing. You don't give your business to your friends. Okay, you just tell them everything is fine. You don't give them your business. Okay, or you lie to them. Oh, platinum sprinkle sprinkle. Do you need? All you need is a few soft tacos. Most sisters on go. What? You said all you need is a few soft tacos. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna go buy me some tacos with that. Okay, sprinkle sprinkle. Um. Mm-hmm. You said a 62-year-old Asian man bought you an expensive fur coat last night and offered to take you to the casino, but you Googled him and found out he has violent felonies. Girl, don't go nowhere with him. Just be in public places. That's funny. He's 60 years old now. I doubt he's very violent. Girl, that the arthritis been kicked in. He can't kick no more. All right. All right. Maybe he's part of y'all are silly. Like, first of all, if you were over a certain age and you got violent, like he just got caught. Okay, then he don't know what you can do. I mean, that's just always gonna be my mindset. You just got caught, sir. Sorry, y'all. Just remember one thing: women are crazier than men. So yeah, I use that to my advantage. Yeah, I'm crazier. You said you taller than him. Well, get his money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 25 and you want to go on a date with someone around 50, but I feel weird. Well, keep like find someone that looks good for 50 and ease your way into dating older. Okay. Oh, La Peaches, sprinkle, sprinkle. Like that's my advice to women who have an issue with dating older men. Find someone that's still attractive and older, and ease your way in. Then if those dates don't work out, you're used to dating older men, and you can kind of go for much older or less attractive to get your money. You know, it will feel really weird dating a broke man. That would feel really weird. Okay. You don't have to answer. Okay. Let me see. Eye contact, good posture, holding your head, slowing down your speech and movements, being weirdly extra nice if a dusty approaches you, dressing feminine, not wearing tennis or leggings. Okay. Your broke man needs some affirmations. Yeah. I will not make excuses for being broke. I will only come up with solutions to get paid. Those are your affirmations for the broke man. Did you tell another guy that your ex sent you money or gifts? I'm thinking about giving him another chance. No, why would you? Why do y'all want to give so much information out to these dudes? I wouldn't give anything. I wouldn't tell them nothing, baby, unless it was beneficial to me. Because the first thing a man is going to think if you say my ex gave me money or gifts is that you're still sleeping with him. Okay. Hi, Divine Sprinkle Sprinkle. Member in the house. If a man is curious on how you pay your expenses, why? What should you tell him? I have a little savings. That means it's gonna run out. You're gonna have to step in. Hello, my boyfriend has a friend who always tries to get his attention. Lends money to his family. She's always sad because of debts she has, and she is very attentive to him. What can I do? She lends money to his family, or he lends money to his family. Thank you for the donation. First of all, if your boyfriend got a friend that's a girl and you're his girlfriend and she's always trying to be attentive to him, then you need to tell him straight up, it's me or her, period. Or I'm gonna go find me a friend. You have to be blunt, evil, and mean to get the point across swift, fast, and in a hurry. And whoever he chooses, that's who he wants. Period. Okay? I'm not playing around no more. It's too say what you mean and mean what you say and let him make that decision. Okay? Let him make that decision. So how so now you're living with the 50-year-old man and he wants to buy you some new shoes and clothes, but he said we're just friends but gets mad when my ex calls me. Girl, he it's disrespectful. So just friends is fine. So he's hoping that y'all's friendship will eventually turn into something more. But if your ex is in the way, it kind of feels like he's being used. So like change your ex's name to a girl's name on your phone or talk to him like he's a woman when he calls. And if your ex calling, it better be about some money. Okay. If he ain't calling to give you no money, then hang it up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said side chicks exist from the lacking of main women. And so do side dudes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Except most women with side dudes, you know, they got husbands or main dudes too. So the same on each side, baby. Damn, it's really 20,000. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think that's a different currency, y'all. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, like, just men are now waking up and hey, Jay, now sprinkle, sprinkle. Men are now waking up and seeing that the same thing that they have been doing. Women can do the same. Women can do whatever a man been doing and not feel no guilt about it, because I mean, if you're leading by example, then actually just learning from you. Okay. Y'all hit that like button, sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. Yeah. He said never tell. Exactly. And a lot of times women are trained or brainwashed to think something is bad or wrong when a man who is with you will turn around and do the same thing that you're trained to see as bad or wrong. So I don't like it. So do what you want, ladies. Oh, boop, sprinkle, sprinkle. Got the life I wanted, married, staying at home, pregnant, and finding it lonely and depressing. What do you do when you're used to being busy? Busy yourself with something you love to do. You have a hobby. Do you have a favorite TV show you can binge watch? Do you have friends to invite over? Do you have a credit card? Can you go shopping? You can volunteer. Um, when I was pregnant, and I was always at the store. I was always shopping, baby. I was always ordering food to eat, shopping, and watching TV. Relax, baby. Start a hobby. Knit some booties for your baby. Learn how to crochet or something. I don't know. But do something that you can teach your kid when they grow up. This is the time now. You have all this freedom and time. Learn a new language. Take art class. Learn how to sew. Learn how to knit. So you can teach your kids something, or learn, like, go to school online, or write a book, or just veg out, chill, relax, go get facials, go get a manicure and a pedicure, do stuff like that. Do a lot of self-care, because once that baby comes, you're going to be super busy. So you better enjoy your free time. You better enjoy your free time. You better go get all the pampering you can get right now, because once that baby is there, You ain't gonna have no free time. You're gonna be up all night trying to change diapers, give them a bottle, going to the store. So have fun, relax, save up your energy. Suspicious that he is either broke or is immature. Most guys with money who are single do not have a nice car. It's not always a priority for them. In other countries, might be different. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, what kind of car do you want to be seen riding in? Okay, that's number one. He might not drive a nice car, but do you want to be seen riding in it? That's number two. Because you might have to just have him get you a nice car and drive yourself if his car is ugly, even if he has money. That's not your style. Do you think celibacy is helpful or just a placebo? I don't think that's anyone's business. Like, honestly, if you got to talk about celibacy and all this stuff, you might as well go sleep with somebody because you're just talking about sex or not having sex. Nobody cares. If you're in a relationship, if you're trying to get some money, you're supposed to be stringing them along anyway and trying to get the most for the least, you know? So it doesn't have anything to, like, I'm not bringing that up. You gonna think you finna get some and never get none. Or, I'm gonna dangle that carrot or whatever. And they don't need to know. If you keep talking about it as if it's some type of thing, then it is some type of thing to you. It means more to you than it might mean to other people. But you don't go around, it's like going around telling people you broke or you ain't gonna do nothing for them when the whole point is to get them to think that you are. It's like a broke man going around telling women he broke. You're not gonna get nowhere, baby. Lie, just like they do. All right. Why is dating so hard nowadays? Because y'all too nice. I'm telling you. Get out there and say the worst thing and watch who responds. The men who like challenges, and those are the men with the money. He said, you feel that men know our worth more than we do, and we ruin it by being basic. Exactly. And then men try to make you feel guilty for not wanting a broke man. Why would you want a broke man? And why would you feel guilty for not wanting a broke man? That's stupid. That would be like a woman making a man feel guilty for not wanting an ugly woman. I'm mad you don't want no ugly woman. Why you don't want no ugly woman? Don't you know? It's not about looks. That's like being mad at men for not wanting an unattractive woman. That's, you can't be mad because we already know y'all go for looks just like we go for money. So that's your struggle. That's our struggle. If you want us to date broke men, then date ugly women, and we won't have no problem. Because okay, in your country, men called you whore for not wanting a broke man. Well, they can't call you broke, divine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'd rather be called all the names in the book, but do not call me broke. Uh-oh, the peaches. Yep. Okay, you can call me everything you want. But the difference between a hoe and a broke man is the hoe getting paid. Mo- all right. So it's not an insult if you really sit down and think about it. It's just the negative connotation that comes with the word. But if you define the meaning of each word, a woman who gets paid to have sex, or a woman who has sex in exchange for money versus a woman who have sex for free, who's smarter, baby? Who's the smart one? Who ain't broke? Who got money? Okay, think about it. Um, it's like driving Uber for free, baby. It's like driving Uber for free. What you gonna do? You want me to pay for this ride? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, sir. Y'all had free Uber before? Anyway. It's like they call you names. Oh, you're this. Okay, well, you walking. Bye. Um, there are so many different kinds of men with money. Blue collar athlete trust fund. Too many options to still pick broke. Exactly. Y'all have to realize that. Yeah, there are blue collar workers, blue collar business owners out there. You know, trust funds, all of that. They don't come in one package. Hmm. So there's no excuse to be broke. But if you find a man who got all the excuses to being broke instead of any of the solutions to getting paid, run, ladies, run quick, fast, and in a hurry because they ain't gonna do nothing but rub their brokenness off on you. So get out of the room. It's contagious. You hang around broke people too long, you're gonna start thinking like all them broke dudes. What about the economy reset? They've been waiting on that reset forever, thinking they gonna all have this. Everybody gonna have the same amount of money. You better get your money now. Worry about that later. That shouldn't even matter. You shouldn't be waiting on that. You should be just getting your money. If it was real, rich people will be telling you about it over and over. Only broke people talk about that. Your ex tells me that you're going to regret not being with him, but he never took care of you the 7 years we were together. So I told him I need to work on myself. Good for you, girl. Thanks for helping us see the light, Shira. I was down bad before. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your sugar daddy is ghosting you after finding out I'm chatting with his friends too. He deposited $7,000 into your account. Should you call him to beg? He said I betrayed him. Tell him you was trying to figure out what to get him for Christmas, girl. Don't you know how to lie? I was talking to your friends because I'm trying to get to know what you want for Christmas. I wanted to surprise you. Girl, be lying. You lying. Trying to get to know you better because you won't open up. I want to know what you really like. I wanted to surprise you with something sentimental. So I was asking your friends about you. We were talking about you. So I could know what I might want to do for you for Christmas. Also, I was trying to see if you were dating anyone, if you're married. I mean, I was feeling very vulnerable because I started falling for you, and I just wanted you. I asked your friends a few questions so that I know that I was, not falling for the okey doke. Girl, lie. Shira has. He's a diplomat. I asked for money on our second date, but I had an attitude. He didn't text me anymore. Should I text him and say sorry for the attitude? But why y'all having all these attitudes? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, yeah, you should. It's the holidays. Text them back and be like, "Happy holidays," and see what he do. All right. Your fiance is always broke. Should I get another girl? Why you gonna marry somebody who always broke? That don't make no sense. You finna sign up for a bad life. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't do that. Okay, I'm not finna do that. I'm not. If you broke, I'm not saying yes to no marriage proposal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm like, nope. Why can't men be focused on two things instead of just one thing? Men should be so focused on career that they will reject women that want them and not want anything to do with those women. Because the type of woman that they want, like honestly, if a man is super focused on his career, the type of women that they want are the type of women that will take money instead of time, energy, and effort. So they want a woman that just wants their money. And this is why a lot of men who are only focused on their career, they don't care if they're dating a gold digger because it's easier emotionally for them and time wise. Like, look at Donald Trump and his wife, Melania. She don't have to see him. She don't want to spend no time with him. She just wants his money and the lifestyle. Okay. It's easy for him to have a woman who don't care about him. Okay. We could say he got a bad B. He got a wife. She's a bottle. He could check that off all his list. He got his status symbol. She got her money, her wardrobe. That's the kind of relationships men who work a lot want. Simple, easy status symbol. You know, uh, give me my money, sir, and be gone. Be rude. They like when a woman is rude to them too, because they probably rude to her, and so it wouldn't even feel right or be even an even playing field if she couldn't cuss him out too. So a lot of these relationships that you see with very successful men and them marrying, women who just want their money and are rude to them. That's what they like. I mean, could you imagine somebody rich trying to date someone nice, innocent, and pure? They would get ate up, baby. All right. The father of your child wants you to convert to Islam to get married. He don't want me to work and have more children. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't convert to nothing but currency. Okay, the only thing that I'm converting is currency, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I can convert that currency for that child support, baby. Now we can get married, but I ain't converting nothing but this currency. And if you don't want to marry me, I will convert your child support currency. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, stand your ground. Have your own beliefs. Why people got to change what you believe just to marry him? I don't care. Look, I'm gonna marry you or that money. But either way, if I have your child, I'm getting both. Y'all got to start standing up for yourselves. I don't like. I'm not finna convert nothing but your currency, sir. Or you gonna be converted onto this child support paper. Why are there men that want gold diggers? Because they're easier to deal with. You don't have to get all emotional and emotionally involved, lovey dovey. You ain't got to say the right thing. You don't have to be there when you say you're gonna be there. You don't have to do nothing but hit on that direct deposit and make sure there's money in that account. Period. It's easier for them to go do whatever they need to do, be wherever they need to be, and not have any issues behind why they don't please you emotionally, affectionately. Da, 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 da. It's because they don't want to deal with that part of the relationship, so they pay not to. That's why they want to go there because they know you don't care, just like they don't. It's much easier, you know. You said they know a gold digger knows their worth. They're not going to be overly emotional. Their mind is more logical on their money and not making rash emotional decisions. So they're just going to get their money and focus on that. And they're going to keep the man around because that's their meal ticket. And the man don't really have to worry. The woman don't really have to worry because she ain't got to pay no bills. And so it just works. It's a mutual agreement. You said you stood up for yourself. That's why you're single again. Well, I'm not changing my beliefs for nobody. You know, in fact, I'm not changing anything for anybody. If they don't like me, they don't like me. They don't like me as I am. They don't like me. Period. Okay. You wouldn't have got pregnant if you were, in the religion he wants you to convert to. But why now? A man that spends is the most time. A man that spends is most times a very smart man. Gold diggers motivate men to get more money. Yes. Um. um, what's a rainbow man? Old man? Is that an old man? What is this term, rainbow man? Y'all tell me. Is it because you old, gay? What? Fruity? I don't know. Is a woman's reputation important for a man of means? Um, honestly, it depends on what the man is rich for, what his career is, and what he deals with in the public eye. Yeah. Oh, okay. The alphabet community. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I got too many words these days. So why can't a man want a woman that wants them? I don't understand. Why can't a man want a woman that wants them? Because it's not no thrill of the chase. There's no challenge there. Shoot. What kind of relationship would that be? A boring one that would lose focus quick and he'd be out on to the next, baby. It's the thrill of the chase. Something is too easy, nobody wants it. Like if something is too easy or predictable or they're gonna get bored of it too quick. They like the thrill. That's why I say you should be mean, rude, and continue to make them second guess themselves. So they all continuously figure out, try to how to please you. Okay. How many potential men you had to let go before me? All of them that wasn't gonna pay my bills. Okay. They weren't potential unless they was gonna pay these bills. Period. Honestly, I just put my standards out there. If they couldn't meet them, goodbye. They weren't potential if they couldn't meet the standards. I was like, you know what? You know how like when you are so tired of something, you just are so blunt and you're not tolerating anything less than what you know you want. That's what I was doing before. Like, if you can't pay the bills, then you ain't potential. If you don't want to pay the bills, you ain't the potential. I'm not wasting no time. Da, da, da. You can buy me drinks, but that's about it. How you keep women interested during relationships so they don't get bored? Stay evil. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're a simple and pure woman, get evil. Stop doing stuff. Make them mad. Don't chase. Don't care. Make them work for it. Be mad. Have an attitude. Okay. To be his worst nightmare. But also be able to allow him to be able to work his way back in. You know, that's the thrill of it. Okay. Give him little breadcrumbs on how he can work his way back. Drop little hints and clues on what you want him to do in order to get back into your good graces. If you too nice, he gonna be bored quick, y'all. If he worried and too busy worried about how he gonna get on your good side so he can do this and so he can come home to a peaceful household, he gonna be there trying to do the most. It's to stay evil, my friend. You don't have to be too evil, but just make it a little difficult. Don't be perfect. Have a little challenge to you, baby. You tired of hearing women texting and calling men first all the time? Like, stand up, please. Okay. Um, you can never like a person for his personality. Like I can't just become physically attracted or sexually attracted to someone based on personality. Then base it on his wallet. Sprinkle, sprinkle how much he spend on you and how it feel good when you getting all that money. Build a man, level up, son, husband, emasculation, get back how that working out for you. Whatever, as long as they're doing what you tell them to do and you getting your money, I think it works out fine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They will tell you that yes, they will tell you that you are their worst nightmare, and they will love it. It's weird, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, men love crazy women. It's just that's how it's always been. If you too easy, too predictable, and too boring, chances are he's gonna be cheating on you with a crazy woman. So you might as well become one. Okay. And get your acting skills on. But see, the thing is, okay, let me break down some psychological reasoning behind that. It's because you're emotionally involved when you act in a fool and you're acting crazy. It's emotional. It's a form of you expressing emotion to them, which means you care. Even if you acting crazy or acting a fool or being evil, it means you care. Because no, they won't get a woman will not give you the time of day, won't even talk to you if they don't even care. So evil attitude is better than nothing. And then they have something to chase again, to conquer, and to get you back to your neutral status or your status of wanting them again. So it is a challenge, a revolving challenge. And so if you pretend to care and you got an attitude and you evil and you mad, it makes them think too. Well, why is she so mad? What can I do better? It makes them start figuring out how to please you. Now they're thinking about your needs and your desires and what they can do. Stay evil, baby. Nice is she good, she fine, she gonna be fine whatever I do. I can come home late, I can smell like perfume, I can have lipstick on my collar. She gonna cook, clean, wash my dirty drawers still. And tomorrow we have whatever meal you normally cook on that night. You are predictable, boring, and you are no longer a challenge to him. And there's no chase. So stay crazy. Okay? We said y'all up early with this BS, and you up early getting it. Because y'all like it secretly. Now shut up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nothing turn a man more on than a woman that can tell him to shut up and smile and laugh at him. It's true. But you got to look good while you're doing it. You can't be ugly. You got to pick a struggle. Be evil and cute. But you can't be evil and ugly. That's too evil. That becomes scary. Okay? All right. That's why your relationship is based on, that's what your relationship is based on. You the queen of the home in every way. Okay? That's how you do it. Yes, it makes them want to fix it and please you. Exactly. So let him work. Let him do his job. All right. How to handle men with a young kid. Um, I always ask you guys, does the kid live with the man full time or do they see them every other weekend? Because you only have to deal with that issue every other weekend if it's an issue. Like I'm not really worried about that because most men are just visitors to their children if they're not with the mom. Um, you said somebody invited you to a chess match, messaged you later that he's burnt out with dating but wants to be friends and invited you to a chess. Girl, that's a slick move right there. That's a slick move. Girl, that's a slick move. That's one of my moves. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, he wants you, girl. That's his way of saying, I really want you. So I'm gonna put you in a friend zone so you can want me more. If multiple men are buying you things and the man asks who's buying you all this stuff and you say, did remember? You didn't remember, does that keep him chasing? Um, just say your mama, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My mom. My mom took me shopping. My dad took me shopping. My mama took me shopping. Your sister took you shopping. Somebody. They got money. They just want me to have nice things too. Like when they ask me to go out with them, they want me to have something cute to wear, something nice to, whatever. So they be taking me shopping. They got their man credit card. Girl. They man don't care. They man rich. Like, make up a fake friend with a rich man who gave her the credit card to take you shopping. Problem solved, right? Um, how to deal with ghosters who call and when you call back and send messages, no response. Don't deal with them. Maybe they text you on accident. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Treat a ghost like a ghost. Okay, sure. You're a woman with money, but you say you're broke to these men. What should I say when they ask if I want to marry? Should I just date for money? Date for whatever you want to date for. But think about yourself in 10 years from now. You gonna want some money? Then date for money. Marry for money. How do you ladies stay motivated to freestyle when it's cold out? Girl, that was the best time. That's when people want to be the most generous in the cooler weather. Get out there, girl. Be like, it's so cold. I need a new coat. I need some boots. I'm freezing. And Christmas is around the corner. The holidays. I have no money to buy gifts. Girl, it's the best time, girl. Get out there. You should be out there every day in the cold. You see them homeless people. Their best season is in the cold. They be out there shivering, but they be getting paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your butt out there. If they can do it, you can do it. You ain't got no excuse. You gonna be inside anyway. Let me tell y'all a good hint. Wear something that you gonna look like you freezing in. And when the man be like, you ain't cold, be like, yeah, I need a new coat. I left mine in the Uber, or my sister stole mine. I ain't got no coat. Oh, girl, let me go buy you a coat. You go. Well, aren't your legs cold? Yeah, I don't. You can lie like I lost weight, or I got a little thicker, and I need some new clothes because I don't fit my stuff from last year. Yeah, I need to take you shopping. Yeah. All right. You said homeless men are the best at getting money out of people. I swear. Well, then y'all need to learn from them. All them. Get out there in the cold. Y'all would be surprised how much people want to keep you warm. All right. Oh, Shanice, sprinkle, sprinkle. I love my man, but he can be so booty sometimes. He's a Pisces. I'm a Cancer. We have fun, but he gets to me sometimes. How would you deal with that, girl? A Pisces man. I wouldn't deal with a Pisces man, and I'm a Pisces woman. That's all I'm saying. Is he paying all them bills? He probably ain't. Pisces is too cute, clever. Thank you for the donation. Like, don't take anything. Like, let me tell y'all something. Don't take it seriously. Pisces know how to play on your emotions. Period. Don't take nothing they do seriously. It's all for show. Like, don't, like, not in a relationship, especially with a man. They're doing that to trigger you. Hmm. He said water signs are very compatible. Yep, compatible in what? Getting this money or compatible in love, understanding your shit. Like I need to be compatible financially. Like you need to be, I need to be saying like I need some money and you be giving me some. That's compatible to me. This astrology stuff and all this science stuff, they don't base their compatibility on how much money they're gonna give you. This is why I don't go by it most of the time. You know, I had an astrology book and it said these these two signs are compatible, but there ain't no way because that sign is not generous and they ain't giving me no money. So therefore, we are not compatible. So y'all need to stop going by that stuff sometimes. Sometimes you be like, oh, we're supposed to be compatible, but they broke. They compatible with you. They'll understand you. They'll hold your hand. They'll wipe your tear. They'll sit with you at a bus stop, but they ain't gonna give you no money. Okay, get you some earth signs with some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, don't go by that. I need to make a whole new astrology book on how to get this money through astrology because y'all be like, y'all be reading that stuff and it's not based on money. Y'all basing it on love, affection. Like I have this book and it tells you the best signs to marry, the best signs for friendship, the best signs for business, the best signs for this. Go with the best signs for business because they're gonna give you some money. Usually it's gonna be earth signs or fire signs. Get your money. Stay away from that water unless you want to drown in emotion. Get you some money, baby. You have to rewrite the whole book if you want to get paid. You said drop the book title, Relationship. I think it's like one of those the big giant astrology book about relationships. I don't even know where it's at. It's just called Relationship Astrology, and it's like a big thick book, and it gives you all the signs and what like the sign that is best for love is not the same sign that's best for marriage. That should tell you something right there. There are different signs. The best compatibility signs for love is not the same one for marriage. That should tell you something right there. Okay. It's like, dang, how many men I gotta date to be happy? Okay, I gotta marry one like this. I gotta fall in love with this one. Okay, this one is good for business. So get that money. So the books are telling you right there, the same man you marry is not gonna be the same man that is best for love. And that best for business or the sign that's best for business, it ain't gonna be the best for love or marriage. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna make sense of it by just finding out which one's gonna give me the money. Hmm. What about air signs? I don't know. I think people can have fun and be friends, or de- depending on your personal experience with certain signs, you know what's best for you. Oh, boo, sprinkle, sprinkle. Watched you were back when I was single, became married, homeowner, driving a Mercedes via marriage, leveled up past all my exes. She tells no lies. Oh, boo, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Thank you for the donation. I am glad you woke up and started thinking about your future. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. All right. So y'all get out them astrology books. They're gonna leave y'all broke and crying. Get into the ones that tell you which one is the best for money, business, or marriage. Okay, because it's not gonna always be the one you most compatible with or the most sexually compatible with, or the one that's you're most compatible with for love. It's not gonna be the same. Because like I said, men with money don't know how to love women sometimes. So they pay you. That are broke, they may know how to please you sexually or tell you they love you and all that stuff, but you're gonna have to pay. Okay. So you need to figure it out which one you want. And eventually, if you marry and have kids, your kids will love you. You'll love yourself. You'll have a house, a home. Da, da, da. You've had exes. There's always divorce, or there's always the side dude. There's always the marriage may end and you might go separate ways. There's always that. So stop basing your entire life on one person being your everything. Find what you need the most and go with that. because you can always have everything else on the side or after or before or during. I don't know. Men do it all the time. Men do it all the time. Do you know how many men been in my inbox right after they got married or right before they were supposed to get married or while they or period married? You know how many married men will come on to you? So if y'all are feeling guilty about having this, and that, why? Because married men are sitting up there with a wedding picture on the profile up in my inbox talking about what you doing. Can I take you out to dinner? I really like you. Got their wife on their profile picture. Okay. Still, you know, or right before they get married. Or during their honeymoon, they texting. Okay. You said happens to so many times. Exactly. So don't feel guilty for nothing. Get your money, baby. Have what you want in this life. Life is meant to be enjoyed because they are out there enjoying it, and you sitting there feeling guilty for not doing nothing all day because you sat at home because you were conditioned to be somebody's maid slave. No, you go do what you want. Marry for the correct reason according to yourself, and do what you want because they do. They do. You go out in the bar. Go to the bar. I would say 90% of the men hitting on women are married. Get your money, ladies, and do what you want because they are. You said the rich have to marry someone. Not, why not you? Don't y'all feel bad? And then y'all have all these women who said, "Oh, I would never date a married man," but you don't ever hear men saying, "I would never date a married woman." You barely hear that because they ain't got to pay no bills. Oh, she ain't gonna care. I don't need to be with her on a holiday. They be like, ooh, they be extra excited to date a married woman. Oh, I ain't got to have no responsibilities. You call me when you need to. Da, 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 da. Men are the exact opposite. You have all these pick me ratchet women in the comments talking about, oh, I would never date a married man. But a married man may never want to date you, ma'am. But at the same time, they are gonna date somebody and they are gonna give their money to somebody and they are gonna do stuff for people. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, a lot of these women won't date a married man or won't mess with a married man because they think, oh, if I get married, my man gonna cheat on you. He gonna cheat on you anyway, girl. You might as well go date go date who you want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because these men who are out here looking for women, they married right now. So what makes you think you special? Okay. Name every celebrity who's married that been cheated on. You ain't special. Go date who you want because they are. Oh, the peaches sprinkle, sprinkle. And at least he got some money to pay. He could provide. He said his supervisor dude has a photo of his wife on his desk, but has a legit girlfriend that works up under him. They all do, baby. I've seen it. That's the work wife. That's why I don't be listening to these dudes that be lying all the time. Like, do what you want because they do. They are. But if he's a water sign, he might be healing. I'm looking for dollar signs. Okay, he can be any sign as long as he got dollar signs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care what sign you are, as long as you come in with that dollar sign, we good. What is about men that most women don't understand? That men don't care and they're gonna do what they want. So you might as well do it too. That's what you won't understand. That's what most women won't understand. The men gonna do what they want, so you might as well do it too. Yeah, exactly. Men don't care because a lot of men. First of all, women women attach being married or in a relationship and cheating with love. And men don't confuse the two. Men will cheat all day long and not be in love with whoever they're cheating on you with, and come home and be like, "I love you," because they don't equate the two. But women do. Oh, why would you cheat on me? I thought you loved me. They be like, I do love you, but I do love cheating. So feel the same way. Do the same thing, because if they can't, if they can separate it, so can you. But the thing is, when they find out or you do it to them, then they start to connect it. Yes. Then they start to connect those feelings. So the best thing you can do is do what you feel like doing. Because that's the only way you're going to ever be happy. All right. He said a married man will either cheat on his wife if she's pregnant with his baby. The married man will cheat on his wife if she ain't even doing it. So you might as well go do what you got to do, ladies. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. What would you do if James cheated on you? I wouldn't care, because that's not why I married him. What would he do if I cheated on him? Nothing. Just like I ain't gonna do nothing, because that's not why we married each other. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why you need to know from the start what your purpose is. Married women are in their feelings in the chat. Exactly. Like, this is why I say marry for a reason. And it has to be more than love. You said the minute you cheat back, they will have a heart attack. Exactly. Okay. How do you keep a man with money if you slept with him on the first date? Tell him you want some money, and if he don't give it to you, move on to the next, baby. You don't keep nothing that don't want to be kept. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Virgo men are too critical. You might start breathing wrong and let them tell it. I'm gonna breathe wrong on purpose so they can run out of breath trying to tell me. Cause I'm crazy. I'm a Pisces. You can't mess with a Pisces. We'll mess with you so hard you're gonna be mad at yourself. I'm gonna breathe in the beat. They're gonna be mad because I sound good. If James cheats, won't you be scared if he leaves you for another woman? No, because I'm married. If he leave me, he gonna leave some of his money with me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I ain't mad at you. Leave me, but leave me some money. Because that means I'm gonna be getting paid and be able to date. Y'all gotta think about, a man gotta pay a woman to leave her. A woman gonna get paid and still be able to date. Think about that. You do whatever you want. Either way, the woman gonna win. All right. Okay. Well, you can leave me for her. Make sure them bills paid on time. Make sure that child support due. And you have a good time, because I will be. And the only reason that woman dates you is for your money. So you're gonna be spending double. And I'm gonna be spending zero. Okay, that's why. If he doesn't want to give me money after I ask, then good, I move on to the next. Exactly. You can't make somebody want to do something for you. They either do or they don't. You gotta get in and get out and move on. Stop wasting time. It's cheaper to keep her. Should we cheat back or just don't care? Do what makes you happy, baby. Do it whatever you want. That's up to you. It's your world, it's your life. Do what you gotta do. Do I think begging is honorable? I don't care what's honorable. What gets you paid? Okay. Do you think clocking in and working and asking people if they want extra fries is honorable? I'd rather beg somebody for some money in private than to be asking you if you want extra fries. Can I please have some money, please? Because nobody's gonna know, and it's gonna be fake begging anyway. Please give me some money. I'm broke. I need new tires. Knowing my tires is brand new. Begging is acting if you don't care. Begging is acting if you know you finna get some money for free. I'm not finna sit in no drive-through standing up for 8 hours with some compression socks on, talk about you want to supersize that. Okay? I'd rather beg you for money for 2 minutes and get my money and be out shopping than be sitting in a drive-through for 8 hours getting a fraction of what I could have got begging. Okay. People beg you for money every day when they ask you for that donation after you done swiped your credit card. Would you like to donate $1 to the whatever? That's begging. And you say, okay. People be begging when you scrolling through Instagram, asking you to buy their stuff. They begging on there. It's called advertising. All right. You said begging in private is good. Sure. Is it normal for men to show a lot of feelings and then pull back? Yes, it's called um, being fake. Look, if they pull back, if they showed a lot of feelings and they pull back, they weren't real. Okay, just know that. Love bombing, yes. I'd rather you pour out all your money. That way, at least I know you got it and I can get it again. Pour out your money. Don't pour out your feelings, baby. Love money bombing. I don't care about no love. And the reason why I say that is because, and I said this on my last video. The reason why people say, "Oh, you're so materialistic, all you care about is money," because you don't know how to love me right anyway, and it would take too long for you to get it, understand, and implement it. So just give me the money. Period. You're too dense to know how to love somebody as complicated as me. So just give me the money. All right. It's easier for both of us. If you want to take on the challenge of figuring out how to love me, then you're gonna need to do way more. Plus, you're gonna need some money because my love requires money. Sheila, how do you spot a womanizer? I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Um, Usually they're attractive, so you got to find somebody ugly. That's number one. If you don't want a womanizer, get somebody ugly. That's gonna help. That's gonna help you a lot. Older and ugly. Okay, there you go. He's gonna be less likely to be able to womanize. Okay. You say you 34 and you feel too old for this. Well, if you're too old for this, then here's the thing. The reason why a lot of women feel too old to be doing all of this is because they're tired. They're tired. That's why you just go for the money. You don't go for trying to make a relationship work. You don't go for trying to have the perfect, everything. You just go for the money because at this point, you're 34, right? If they don't get it by now, they ain't gonna get it. So just get your money. just keep it simple and get that money, baby. Yeah, 34 is pretty young. Um, an unattractive person who was a womanizer, but he had money. Well, yeah, you can be a womanizer if you're ugly with money, but it's less easy. And then, if he had money and he was attractive, that would be a double threat. Just go for somebody less attractive who is happy to have you. All right. You leveled up at 35, you're almost 38. You have a provider and looking for other guys to provide as well. Uh-oh, Yvonne, sprinkle, get your money, girl. And so, broke men will make the best babysitters, the best lovers, the best pets. Broke men will make the best housekeepers. Broke men will make the best car washers. I mean, if you want a servant, yes, get you a broke man. Get you a broke man. I call them pets. Get you a broke man because pets. You got to take care of them. You got to feed them, make sure they got everything they need, and then they do what you want. So, if you're looking to adopt some pets this year, get you a broke man. They'll do whatever you want. You said the best cooks. stay at home dad. Yes. If you looking for free service or discounted service, get you a broke man. But you remember, you can still date because they can't ever afford no ring to ask you to marry them. So you single till you married. Just don't get pregnant. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need a housekeeper for this season. Y'all know what to go do. I don't mind. I don't recommend babysitting unless they the father, the baby daddy, or whatever. But I would definitely recommend them for cooking, cleaning, changing, doing laundry, washing your car. Making sure everything is copacetic and whatnot. Domestic duties. When they when you get tired of them, you just break up with them. Bye. All right. It's okay for a woman to be a pet if she's broke with nobody. Um, Most women can never really be broke because there's always a way for a woman to get that money. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. I think it's literally. I think it's easier for women to get money than it is for men. So, like, if a woman wants a job, all she got to do is go in and look better than everyone. She don't even have to be qualified. She just got to look good, and she hard. You know. Um, and then she can date the boss. And it's too easy for women to get money these days. She looks good. But men, they have, they got a lot of excuses of why they can't get money. They don't think outside the box good enough. They don't read books in order to figure out how to get this money. So some of them are very comfortable being pets. And if they're comfortable being pets, then you got some domestic help for the holidays, ladies. But I wouldn't recommend it. I ain't that desperate. I can hire me some maids. I don't need no domestic pets, in the form of a man. I'm too leveled up for that. But I know a lot of you ladies are in the transition of leveling up, and you might have a pet already. Put your pet to work, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you scared of dusties. And like, you know what? The worst insult you can do, like when a man, you talking to a dude and they start making up excuses of why they're broke or the bad economy or why they're not going to spend any money, or then you can start, if you got a little money, you got a little cash, you go, you know what, I need some work done around my house. If you need some money, that is going to be the worst insult that you could give, because he thinking he's sounding all smart and stuff with all his research he done about the economy and all this stuff, and you offer him uh, to pay him for some round the house work. Like, oh no, I don't need no money. I'm not broke. I don't do that type of handyman stuff. I'm like, really? Because you sound like you need some money. Uh-oh, S2 sprinkle sprinkle girl. I mean, I'm trying to help you. You got all these excuses. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to find a solution. I got some stuff that need to be done around the house. You sitting here complaining. I sound like you looking for a job or some extra income, baby. I got you. That means she will never look at you the same, mhm, and you ain't got no chance. Mhm. Okay, you was just watching what T- Tasha K saying she can't afford him, talking junk because of that reason. What? You've been listening for weeks now. You have a pet. It's not great though, and I'm looking for a sugar daddy. You got a pet. You are silly. What do you think about? I don't even know who that is, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How Sure, how you manage a huge amount of envy from colleagues trying to spread rumors to isolate me. I'm very good looking at how would you deal with it. Um, look better each day. And naturally, if people are jealous of you or envious of you and they isolate you, all they're going to do is make you stand out even more and look even better than them. Just come in looking cuter every day. Give them more to hate on, baby. Like, I'm here. Girl, like to walk into the room like, I'm here. You can start your envy now. I have arrived. Girl, I be joking about it. Like, y'all can start envying me now. I'm here. How you doing? You know who else envy me? The boss. All right. They like me a little bit too much. I gotta go have a private meeting in his office right quick. I'll see y'all later. Girl, ain't nothing worse than getting close to the boss that makes the colleagues hate you even more. Get close to that boss for me. Hope it's a man. I just walk away. Honestly, if you don't know how to throw stones and hide your hand, it's not worth it. The older man keeps asking to go to den. You just text him, I've been so busy for weeks. Need some pampering before I go out. Let me see. Girl, they don't know what that means. Old people don't know what that means. Just tell them your nails aren't done and your hair isn't done. And you have to wait until you get paid. Girl, that's what you're saying. You gotta be transparent with these old men because they don't know what that is. You like pampering. You need some diapers. You gotta be like, oh, I need my nails, and you gotta get a little ghetto with them. You gotta be like, oh, I haven't gotten my hair done yet. I need to set an appointment, but I'm trying to wait till I get paid. I want to look good for you. And right now, I don't look very good. But dinner sounds so good. I wish I could see you. Um, in fact, if I had my hair done, I'd definitely. Well, how much it costs to get your hair did? Name your price, baby. Go get your hair done. I want to see you. Here goes some money. You know, sometimes you have to spell it out. Old people, they don't know. They don't know. She needs some Depends. She needs some Pampers. And I need some too. I got a coupon 2 for 1, baby. So you might as well. Yeah, you need to explain it a little bit better. How do you subtly hint that you want him to give you money? Start talking about money. How much stuff costs, what you like, what you saw that you need, what you broke that you need to replace. Just keep talking about stuff until he starts figuring it out. Like, oh my gosh, how was your day? Oh, well, you look nice today. Well, how was your day? It's okay, but I broke my favorite bottle of perfume. Like I was trying to spray it on and I dropped it and it just shattered everywhere. I was so mad, but my restroom smells really good. Oh, well, what kind of perfume is it? Baccarat, Rouge. Name some expensive perfumes. Well, how much does that cost? It's my favorite perfume, and I had it for a little while. I just got the bottle, and it was so expensive. Oh my gosh, I was so mad. I don't even want to think about it. Well, how much was it? 300. Okay. Or if you don't want to use the perfume, oh my gosh, how was your day? My day was great. It's just I kind of it, kind of it was going good up until like a little while ago. I'd lost my earring. It was like a 1 carat diamond. And when I put it on, I think I used the wrong back and it slid off. I am so mad. I mean, you should have seen me. I was looking, crawling around the floor like a crackhead, looking for. um. Well, how was your day? My day was so good. I'm trying to tell you, I I had the best day ever. But then I found out my dog needs an operation, or took him to the vet for his monthly yearly shots and stuff, and they said that he has issues and he needs to get on medication and he might need surgery. This is so sad. Surgery's kind of expensive, and I don't have pet insurance, so I don't know what to do. Do you have a dog? Okay. Oh, Aries, Sprinkle, Sprinkle, appreciate you, girl. Thank you. That's how you do it. That's how you ask for money, baby. You throw stuff out and see if they catch it. Well, how was your day? Oh, my day was great. I've been like wanting these tickets for so long for this show, and they're almost sold out. Only the good seats are left. And they are so expensive. If I don't get them by this afternoon, I'm not gonna be able to see it. I've been waiting over a year. Make sure you do your research so when you lie, you got something to back it up. If you tell them your grandma needs an operation, it's too obvious. That's like red flag. People know that's not. Grandma's got Medicare, baby. You got to say dog or cat or whatever. You got to do your research. You got to be smart because these people too smart. They know your grandma on Medicare, Medicaid, whatever. I don't know. Y'all have to think smarter. Like if you're gonna lie, research the lie. This is why men get caught cheating. This is why men can't lie well because they don't do the research and they don't think it through. A man will research why he broke faster than researching how to lie. That's why they always get caught. Okay. If you a man, you need to pay attention to how women lie. Women are smart. Men will research the reasons that they're broke, but won't try to research how to lie correctly or do the research to back up their lie. They won't even do it. That's how you know that broke men don't care. They just want to look for excuses to stay broke. So some pig Misha will take care of them. She said she gonna pay all the bills. Oh my gosh. Well, good for you. Got you a pick Misha. Tis the season, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is locking your keys in the car and can't pay the toll a good one? No, because that's not enough money. That costs $60. Losing your key fob will get you more money. I lost my keys. Key fob costs more, especially if you have a nice car. A key fob costs more than a dang tow truck. Okay. You say, I lost my key or I need a new key fob. I have to update my key fob. It's like $300. I gotta go into the dealership and get the new key. And I need money to rent a car until then. Here you go. Uh-oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Tiffany. And send me some cash out. Thank you, girl. How you doing? All right. What if you take okay, you have to sound more responsible. Okay, men don't like to throw away their money to irresponsible women. So this is why I say, ladies, think stuff through. If you're gonna give money to someone, you don't want to throw money down the garbage drain, which means you don't want to give money to women who are irresponsible, can't manage their money correctly. You don't want to contribute to that. Men will not contribute to the garbage dumpster. Okay. And when I say the garbage dumpster, I mean women who make up stupid reasons that they need money that looks like they're throwing their money down the garbage. So you need to sound responsible, like it wasn't your fault, like fate just allowed this to happen so this man can come by and rescue you. But normally you are a very responsible young lady because if he enables you, if he feels like he's an enabler, he's not going to give you no money. I lost my car. How stupid you got to be to lose your car? My car got towed. Okay, you don't have enough money to get your car untowed? What kind of savings do you have? Are you that irresponsible? You know, my purse is locked up in my car. I lost my key fob. I let somebody borrow my car. They lost the key fob. Don't ever blame it on you. Don't ever blame it on you. That way you can cry as if it's someone else's fault. But don't ever take the blame for being stupid. You always blame someone else, and you don't sound like you can't handle your business, okay? Because ain't nobody gonna give you no money if you gonna lose that too. So think longer. Get you a notebook. Y'all go get y'all SheRaSeven journal on the website. Y'all go to levelupcosmetics.us. Get you your level up journal and write all your ideas up in here. And stop coming up with dumb stuff, because older men are smart. They're smarter. And they're not going to throw money down the drain of someone who is not responsible. So you need to show responsibility at the same time as your vulnerability and be a damsel in order to be rescued. Okay. If you're in your early 20s, is this okay? No, it's not, because nobody want to throw money down the garbage. If your car mirror was stolen, that means you're in a bad neighborhood, baby. Don't sound like you live where they're shooting, okay? y'all need to write this out to see how it sounds when you say it out loud. Somebody stole my car mirror. Where do you live, in the ghetto? I'm not gonna buy you a new car mirror to get stolen tomorrow. Think about it. I know, but that's not what it sounds like. Somebody stole your mirror out the Range Rover. Okay, but that's not what it's going to sound like. Even if it's not true, even if you weren't in the ghetto and you have a nice car, it still sounds bad. This is what I would say. I had my car valeted, and I didn't realize until later that one of the valet drivers must have broken such and such in my car, because when I touched it, it fell. Okay. You make yourself sound like a victim, but responsible at the same time. And I gave him a big tip too. I feel so stupid now. I could have used that money to replace the mirror. So try to sound more responsible, less irresponsible, more mature, less like you can't get it together. Responsible victim, yes. Because the more responsible you are, the more they feel sorry for you, because you did everything you were supposed to do. They're not sitting in their head calling you stupid and dumb. They're saying, oh, she tried. She did everything she was supposed to do. She's a responsible young woman. Let me help her out. Okay. Instead of, you stupid and I ain't gonna throw my money down the drain because you can't get it together. He said most current issues can be fixed by insurance. Yeah, but if you have a high deductible, then you got to pay that deductible. So if something tiny on your car is messed up and you have a high deductible, then you got to have that much damage to your car and pay that deductible before you can get it fixed on the insurance. So just tell them you got a high deductible. You're welcome. Y'all can write that down. I know some of y'all need to know all this extra information so y'all can properly beg for money in a way that doesn't seem like begging. There you go. You spent money for a service someone caused something bad to happen to me. I could have used that money for insert target expense. Exactly. All right. All companies are firing employees. Any tips for 9 to 5 steps? Yes, work for yourself. Find an online job where you work from home. Create your own schedule. Don't depend on jobs to keep you employed. Depend on yourself. Make a job. Yes. Get you a sugar daddy. Open your own business. Start you a savings account. Create an online job. Create an online store. Do some online services or whatever it is that you could do. If whatever you did for other companies, you can do for yourself, darling. I don't like depending on any other company for money. I rather depend on a sugar daddy or a man for money before I depend on a company. Because that means actually I get up, show up, do stuff to get the money. When all you got to do is ask a man to give you some money or make sure that he's, is, on direct deposit. Okay. I believe in shortcuts and working for yourself. And I don't believe in constantly trying to reapply for jobs over and over and over and over because when they decide they want to fire you, what you gonna do? Always have you a backup plan, a business you're trying to start and move up on the side, a sugar daddy, something. This is what you need in this economy, especially as a woman. I don't depend on nobody's paycheck unless I'm creating it for myself. Because if you really sit and think about it, you're at the mercy of a company who don't care about you. So I would take it as a sign to get my own thing going, baby. But until then, do something that you really like where you can meet men with money, um, and start coming up with ideas on how you're going to start your own business and do whatever. But try to find your shortcut because that's the best thing you could do. All these women who have commented on how they started watching my channel, found them a husband, driving a nice car, got a nice house, and don't work. They found themselves a shortcut. There's nothing wrong with finding you a shortcut. Okay. If you're quiet in a relationship, is it a turn off? If you're boring, hmm you said in Europe, being employed is safer than a business. Okay. Well, if wherever you are, whatever is the best, that's what you do. But I don't know about that. But I guess they don't really lay off a lot of people in Europe, do they? I don't know. He bought you land in an upscale neighborhood. Oh, Pearl, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm talking about. Get you some lands. you got you got the man key to his house after 2 weeks. I like being a feminine fatale. Okay, Coco, sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, that happened to me a couple times. He gave me that Kia. Thank you. Um, that's the thing though. You don't know what you like that can make money off the other than being beautiful. Then be beautiful and go get you a sugar daddy, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all, you know what? There's so much fear and insecurities around women these days about being beautiful and just going out and finding you a man that wants to pay for it. It's so like I know y'all say it's not that easy. It's easy if you go to the right place at the right time consistently. It's a numbers game. You got to look good and be in the places where men have money. Period. That's it. That's a combination. Don't go where broke men go. Look good when you get there, and keep going until somebody say, "Hey, how you doing?" Okay, that's basically it. Don't go to the same exact place, but go maybe the same area. Put yourself in the nice areas. Go to the nice places where people got money consistently, over and over and over and over and over. Somebody gonna say hi to you, baby. Somebody gonna like what you look like. Somebody gonna be checking you out. Consistency and stay going until you meet somebody. Okay. And if you know how much men put women on a pedestal, exactly. So, you know, when you're young, if you're young and single, or if you're just single, you ain't got to be young. You have time and energy to go out and put yourself in these places and you know, in the paths of these people in order to meet them. Y'all know when I was young, I was out every night. I was out every night. I took one night a week off to replenish, but I was out all the time, and I had a good time. I had fun. I had a lot of money spent on me. I've gone a lot of places, and it is a numbers game. Okay, I was out all the time. I met so many people with money. I met so many people that would just pay for stuff. You know, just get out there. Stop every night, baby. I was young. I had nothing else to do. What am I gonna do? Be at home? We didn't have Netflix back then. The internet wasn't what it is now. We wasn't stuck scrolling. We were stuck getting this money. Okay. Mhm. So she were freestyle preparation steps, body shape, skin, hair, outfits, and perfume. Anything else? I would think definitely look as cute as you can to turn the heads. Get that attention. Turn them heads. Don't be too ratchet. Feminine, pretty colors that may stand out. Intoxicating perfumes that are mysterious and not very super common. And definitely, make sure your hair and makeup are pretty, very feminine. Um, he says, stop looking for black men. See, that's the funny thing. Like, if you go out to these nice places with money and you do see black men, most likely they're going to have money, period. Or if you date outside of your race or you date whatever race you choose to date, as long as the environment is, upscale and it takes money to get there, then who cares? Date who you want. Okay? Like, and I never speak against dating this or that race. Date who got the money. Date who gonna give you money. That's all I say. Date who gonna give you the money. Period. Whoever doing this, date. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm. This is off topic, but how can one defend themselves against aggressive people if we know the consequences of fighting? Do we just walk away and be seen as scary or fight? Girl, are you a girl? Fall and sue. Fake trip, fall and sue. Okay? Spring, spring. If it's I don't know if you're talking about other girls, other women. It's ghetto to fight other women. It's too ghetto. You can't even get me to do it. You can't even pay me to do it. Okay? If you somewhere fighting as a woman, you fighting another woman, you ghetto, you ratchet. Okay? Grow up. Grow up. That's the best thing I can tell you. The only time you fight is when you're defending yourself for your life. Or somebody is, trying to hit you or something. Then you can block and defend yourself. You don't fight to fight, baby. That's ghetto. Okay. If people are aggressive, you in the ghetto. Move. Go somewhere else. Okay. Go to a place where people don't speak above a certain volume. Walk. Get out. Upgrade your environment. You said yes. And no one's gonna fight you if you're in the correct environment. Just walk away, baby. It is ratchet and ghetto to fight as a grown woman. Okay. If you're leveled up, leave all the ratchet behind. It won't work. I know. Like this girl wanted to fight me one time when I was in mortuary school. They were like, "I want to fight her. I want to fight you." I'm like, "Why? I'm not a boxer. I don't professionally fight. Why would you want to fight me? I didn't do anything. I just don't like you." Well, that's not my problem. I just laughed at it because it was funny to me. Like, why do you want to fight me? Because you can't express yourself verbally or level yourself up enough to not be worried about me. That's just ratchet and ghetto. I'm sorry you don't like me, but fighting is not going to change anything. Except you might end up where you don't want to end up, period. Okay. So if you have that mentality, it's because, I think it's because a lot of people don't know how to work through their issues. And they find issues in everybody else, but won't fix the issue within themselves. The issue is not with another person, it is with you and how that person makes you feel due to your own insecurities. So, therefore, if someone wants to fight you, it's just their insecurities. And so I would just apologize, like, I'm sorry you're feeling insecure right now, but fighting is not going to help you. Okay. Fighting is not going to help you. It's just going to make you look worse. You said if someone slaps you, you call in a popo by exactly. Hmm. Unless you fighting to save your life, you shouldn't be fighting, baby. Okay. You said you're scared of people that want to fight. Then don't hang around people that look like they want to fight. Don't hang around people that even look like they pick fights. Oh, I Storm Sprinkle Sprinkle. Appreciate you. You never fought as an adult woman after that? Exactly. Fighting is a waste of time and energy. Exactly. Like this should not even be a discussion, y'all. Okay. This is ratchet behavior. You should laugh at any woman that tries to fight you if they're grown. It's like, oh my God, really? You that ratchet? Okay, yes. Every time I see a woman trying to pick a fight, I think of World Star. Y'all remember World Star? That's what I think about. World Star. World Star. That's what y'all look like trying to fight. World Star. Thanks for the donation, Sprinkle Sprinkle. It's easy to fight when someone puts their hands on you, but you're grown now. It's better to fall out. Exactly. Fall, start shaking, and sue. Everybody gonna be filming anyway. That's how you get paid. Take some karate classes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, no, fall and shake and get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Speaking of fighting, Shira, have you heard what happened to Shaquilla? I don't know who that is, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know I don't know how all these people are, but I appreciate the donation. I did not hear about what happened to anybody who was fighting. It's too ratchet of a news for me. Um, the fake injuries get the bag exactly. You know somebody filming. Girl fall, death drop. Y'all know the death drop the drag queens be doing on the runway. Girl, death drop and shake. Get your money. All right. Oh my god, I feel so bad for that girl. I don't know what even happened, but that's why you don't fight because it's ratchet. If you ain't got bail money, if your family ain't got no money to bury you in the funeral, stop fighting. Because here's the thing: you sitting over here fighting. If you have kids and they ain't got nowhere to go, they going where they going into the system because you got to go to prison or jail because you gonna hit some ratchet chick. It's not worth it. Just walk away or fall. Or get you a taser or something. I don't know. If you that scared to go out, get you a taser. You can order them on Amazon and bzzz, okay? And you might get a good laugh out of it when you be like watching them shake. Oh, you twerking now? So Thank you, Storm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh, so if you're not afraid of people picking fights with you, just have a taser or some pepper spray, okay? That work on girls too, okay? There you go. It's not just for burglars and robbers and people attacking you in a parking lot. It's for everything. What can a broke man do for you? Work around the house. Okay. I won't fight, but maybe I'll be messy and throw a drink at him. Okay. That's when you go to Shira other channel and handle it differently. Work on some, yeah. So we're not even talking about fight. Well, if you're around broke men, they probably got some broke baby mamas who might try to fight you. So yes, carry your mace, carry your taser. Okay. Okay, they killed her and she was didn't fight back and she was drunk. Okay. Well, where was she? Was she at a nice place or was she at a ratchet place? This is why I say hang out in nice areas. Okay. That way you don't have to really worry about this. She was in Cabo. I don't even know. Like, okay, well, I don't know. Oh, she was on vacation in a hotel room. But was it a nice hotel? Or were you at a ratchet party at a hotel room? Like, here's my thing. Go, go where you feel safe. There you go. Said she went to Cabo with friends. Either I'm going with somebody who paying, or I'm staying, or I'm going alone. That's why I don't have friends because there you go. Either I'm going with somebody who paying or I ain't going. I'm staying. They were jealous she was a businesswoman. See, that goes about my video I did yesterday about why you got to level up past your friends because they be terrible. Yes, especially ratchet friends. Ooh, if you keeping ratchet friends, that's your own demise. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Like that's why they say when you level up, you got to level out. Level out of your group because you're no longer the same. Don't be hanging around your ratchet friends when you're doing too good because they don't care. They ratchet child. Let them go. It's that's sad, but you know what? You can't keep your friends when you leveled up. You gotta let them go because they're not gonna respect you. They're gonna hate on you, and you need to find some new people to hang out with or hang out by yourself. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's thank you, Ice Storm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's true. You left your friends behind and leveled up, and I don't feel bad. And you shouldn't. If you feel bad for leveling up, you need to feel bad for getting a raise. You need to feel bad for getting paid more at your job and getting a new position. You need to feel bad for looking better. You need to feel bad for eating healthier. You need to feel bad for everything you do for yourself to better yourself. You need to feel bad for all of that if you can't leave behind people where they belong. It sounds rude, it sounds classist, it sounds evil. But then when you think about it, it's more evil to keep them around as witnesses and allow them and their jealousy to grow and turn into anger and hate. So get rid of them. They're not supposed to be there no more, baby. You graduated. Bye. That's like staying in high school when you're supposed to be in college. Okay, go. Be out. And stop saying, oh, you didn't change. Yes, I have. Goodbye. And I'm going to change my number too. Oh, you're not the same girl. I know. Goodbye. Well, you think you all that. I am. Goodbye. Thanks for saying so. That's how you got to go. You got to not care and you got to be out. You ain't the same person. I'm glad. Bye. Okay, there you go. I didn't feel bad for leveling up and getting rid of friends and family. My cutoff game is brutal. My feeling says I might need them one day. I'm like, I know I won't. Well, you know what? I have a thing. Like, even if you did need someone, would you really call them? Like sometimes people say, "Oh, you're gonna need me one day." But do you call them now when you need somebody? If not, then you won't. If you ain't on that emergency call list, we ain't gonna need you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's jealous of you, he's your enemy. Yes. Bye bye. You quick to say bye. Okay. They too broke to help if you didn't need them anyway. Like exactly. Like what I'm gonna need you for? You can't. You ain't got no money. If I call you, it's gonna be about some money. That's all. That's my business. What am I need you for? All right. How can you make any man respect you? Treat him like trash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how. Respect yourself and treat them bad. Treat them regular or bad. Like depending on what they have done or what you need them to do. What if you want to date a deaf? Don't throw no gang signs while you trying to do sign language. All right. Y'all gonna be texting a lot. All right. All right, y'all. What What do you feel about your daughters hearing the advice that you give? I feel fine because I know they're gonna be fine. I know people have to make their own mistakes in life, but the knowledge and all that stuff is here when they need it, baby. And I feel perfectly fine them knowing this, and I will tell them to their face. Don't you date nothing broke, baby. You too spoiled. You won't like it. Your mama takes you to nice places to eat. You got nice clothes. You ride a nice car. You can't date no broke thing. You're gonna be mad. They can't do nothing for you. My mama do that. So, my children aren't gonna be able to date broke people even if they wanted to. They're gonna be uncomfortable. They're gonna be like, ugh, I don't eat this. I don't go there. I don't stay in motels. This is not 4 to 5 star. They're not gonna be able to. They they're not gonna be able to date down because they didn't grow up in a bad environment. They didn't grow up around broke people. They grew up in a nice environment and they expect the best and they don't settle. They can't because they don't know how. So they won't even be attracted to broke people. They're like, "Ooh, you broke." I don't do Applebee's, baby. I don't do I don't do Applebee. I don't do Golden Corral, baby. We got now. I like hibachi, Mediterranean food. Cheesecake Factory is for lunch, darling. And my mom takes me there. It's not gonna really work out for anybody trying to date my children because well, they're teenagers now because they're too bougie. No. I've already been on vacation. I've already been to the Bahamas. I've already done this. I don't stay in motels. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. There you go. You can't go backwards once your level of once your level of living and your lifestyle, you can't go backwards. You'll feel gross. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if y'all just hanging out and having fun, normal stuff is fine. But if you're trying to impress someone, get their attention, it's going to take a little bit more for those special occasions. But the only thing is, in Atlanta, there's no boundaries with class. Everybody's the same kind of girl. I would be dating nobody in Atlanta unless I was a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Sorry, y'all. It, it's too risky. Sure, if your daughter still chooses a Dusty, will you cut all contact? No, I will never. I will not contact off with my children no matter what. Them dating a Dusty is their prerogative. If they want a house pet, let them have a house pet. I don't care. I'm not paying for it. They want to pay. If they want a house pet, they're gonna have to take care of their own house pet. Period. I will still love them, visit, love if they have some kids from a Dusty. I don't care. I'm gonna still love them. Period. But I'm not gonna pay for no Dusty. They're gonna have to make their own way for their own house pet. All right. Or they're gonna have to get something on the side with some money. I don't know. They already know all the rules. They already know what they can do. You want a Dusty, then you better have you a sugar daddy at the same time. You got options these days. You won't date that Dusty, then you need a sugar daddy too. Or a really good job, or your own business, or your, whatever career. But you need to find some resources to take care of that house pet, man. You need me to cover, I got you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mom, I gotta go see my sugar daddy, my house pet. Acting up. All right. Tell him you with me. When they get older, I'll help them out. Oh, gosh, shoot. If a dusty sick or anyone is sick, would you help in that situation? Yes, I would direct them to a place where they fundraise to help people that's sick. Here's where you could get some charitable donations, sir. What GoFundMe handle would you like? Because you ain't on my insurance. And I know you ain't got none. So you better go ahead with that GoFundMe. Sprinkle. I'll put it on my page. Help little Ray Ray out. He's sick. Ain't got no insurance. Donate what you can. Instead of putting his picture, I'm gonna put a picture of an animal, a dog. People get more to pets. He a house pet, so he might as well just put a dog on there. You might get more money. Little Ray Ray, just put his real name and put a picture of a dog. Put him in way in the background, standing like far away, and put the dog up front on the picture. You get more funds. Okay. When little Ray Ray sick, need an operation. Put a picture of a dog up there. You're gonna get paid. Okay. Y'all write that down, broke man. You need some money quick, get you a picture of a dog with a broke leg and a GoFundMe. You gonna have money to go out that evening. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you know when you're in your feelings? Um, when you start thinking about that person more than what they can do for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. You start to care too much. You catch yourself like, what am I doing? When you start being nice when you're supposed to be being mean, that's how you know. When you start to try to be nice when you know you're supposed to be mean. That's how you know. Switch it up. Um, how you know that you're catching feelings when you're nice when you're supposed to be mean. Yes, Connie Slanted Love Story, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hey, Queen Fun, Sprinkle Sprinkle. All these members in the house. Thank y'all for becoming members. I appreciate you guys. If y'all want to become a member, y'all go to the channel page and hit join or the little arrow, join, or where it says videos, community, and then you hit membership or members. Join, guys. Sure. How can I change the dynamic when he wants me to chase him? Chase him about some money. Be like, my bills is due. I need some money, baby. How you doing today? You feeling all right? Yeah, my bills, all these bills keep coming in the mail. Ugh, you looking good. Mm, chase him about them bills. Girl, you really want to make him squirm, especially if he got another girlfriend or he married. Tell him you lost something in his car. He, if somebody ghosted you or made you mad, they married and stuff. Tell him you lost something in his car. See how you're gonna be in his car searching and looking for nothing, just in case his wife find it here, or his baby or kid or whatever. He's gonna be taking it to the car wash, getting the flashlight, looking up under the seat, scouring under your seat. He gonna be like in the driveway, moving the seat back. His wife gonna be looking out the window. What are you looking for? You want to get him? You want to get him? Tell him you lost something in his car. Make him swerve. And then when he don't find it, you be like, "Well, that was a very expensive diamond earring that I lost in your car. You sure your wife or your child didn't find it?" Then he gonna be paranoid, thinking somebody found it and ain't saying nothing because it's a diamond, and they save it. Girl, you make him work. This guy doesn't want to date anymore, but asked me to play chess with him. I know, I told you, he wants you, but he acting like he don't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go on a date. Go on the date. Don't pay for nothing. Okay. Go on the date. Don't pay for nothing. He want to be seen out in public with you, but don't want to pay. When you go out, look terrible. Put your hair up in a bun. Wear some leggings or sweats. Pick your nose while you're there. We just friends, right? I don't, you pay for what you get. If he's gonna pay for you as a friend, he don't want to pay no more. He wants to be seen out in public with you. If you go, then be friendly to every other man you see. Introduce yourself to other men, smile in their face, politely dismiss yourself and go talk to other men. If you just want a friend. Okay. Either way, either dress like a ratchet bum and be seen out in public with him so he doesn't get the status that he's looking for, or you go introduce yourself to every other chess player, dude that's there, and be all up in their face. Okay. But do not give him the satisfaction of being seen out in public with you and he ain't paying for nothing. Okay. Use that opportunity to introduce yourself to other men or make him look bad. Either way. Freestyle in his face, exactly. Would you excuse me? Hi, I'm such and such. It's going to backfire because he's playing the game in the wrong direction. Or stand him up. Tell him you're going to meet him there and don't show. That way he always looking, see if he comes. And then text him you on the way and never go nowhere. Be on your couch. And then when he mad that you didn't show up, oh, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep, but you know, it's cool. We friends though, right? Friend. It's not like I stood you up on a date. We'll kick it another time, friend. You know, I'm so sorry, friend. Somebody actually called me to go out on a date, and I'm gonna have to pass. But thank you, friend. His nickname, friend now. Okay, hold on. Let's see. My only question about that, I want to do when they start getting jealous after taking attention away from them. Just get away from them, baby. Walk away. You said you did that with a Dusty unconsciously, making it look bad when he talking to other women. I mean, other men. Never play chess with a man unless you know you can beat him. A guy said me men are prize and doesn't initiate conversation with girls. Well, then he's gay. He likes men. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If men are the prize, then he likes the prize. He likes men. Tell him to go get the prize then. Go find you your own prize, baby. LGBTQEFGHIJK baby. Tell him you support the LGBT too. Then start calling them girl. All right. Um, that's all I hear. I'm sorry. Like I'm not trying to be offensive against any group. All I'm saying is if you saying you the prize and men are the prize, then you my girlfriend. Period. You gay. You my new gay bestie. If men are the prize and you a man. And you telling me that you think men are the prize, well I'm gonna help you go get one, sir. What's your type? You like the big burly kind or little skinny sassy ones? Or the ones who you can't tell, the ones still in the closet? Which ones you like? Let me help you find your prize, sir. um, yeah, I mean, you can't come at a real woman with that mess. Like, if you the prize, then great. We're gonna be the prize together. You be the prize with your man, I'm gonna be the prize with my man. Period. We could double date, sir. Bring your prize, I'm gonna bring mine. Actually, I am the prize, so they gonna bring me. All right, there you go. Let's see who bring the best. I ain't gonna have to spend nothing though. Uh-huh. Yeah. Once a man starts talking that crap, I just label him gay and keep it moving. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because you might as well be at that point. Because I am no longer interested or attracted to you. You might as well be gay. I don't care if you say you straight. You might as well be gay in my eyes because there's nothing there. If you taking the feminine route and you saying you the prize, then you the prize to somebody else because it ain't gonna some other dude. You are now labeled gay in my eyes. I don't even care if you think you straight. To me, you might as well be gay because there's you the prize to some other guy, or the prize to pick Misha, baby. But she masculine, so you might as well be gay anyway. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, Shira, what can I do if my provider man considers you stupid for not working? Most men refuse to provide to avoid stupid women. Tell them you smart because you working and getting paid. You're not working and you getting paid still. That's smart to me. I'm smarter than most who working to get paid. I can work without. I can get paid without working. Now who's dumb? Actually, this is what I would say. You're right. This is when you got to play your victim real good. You're like, you know what? You're right. When I did work, I got harassed sexually a lot. My boss always came on to me, asked me out for lunch, asked me to stay late to work. Sometimes it would get a little touchy feely and handsy. Men always wanted to take me out to lunch, bringing me gifts all the time, and it was just a very you know awkward thing. And since I'm in a relationship with you, if I were to work, it would be very difficult because I probably wouldn't be seen as someone that was cooperative since there's so many flirty men that I would just be uncomfortable working, you know. So I tend not to want to work when I'm in a committed relationship because of so many men flirting with me and buying me gifts and taking me. It doesn't work well. So you know, and every time I do get a job, it starts off very professional, but then crushes develop. Men want to take you out. Boss wants you to go on trips out of town for business, and and you got to keep your job, and it's just too difficult and complicated to date and work at the same time. So if you want me to get a job, that's fine, but you're not gonna have you're gonna have to not be jealous because I will be spending a lot of time at the office, and I will probably be taking work trips a lot. Just this is what always happens. So this is why I don't want to work. Okay, you want to play stupid? We can play stupid. You're gonna be looking stupid, okay? Because I'm gonna have a work husband, work boyfriend, and a at home boyfriend, and I'm gonna be getting paid in three ways: you, him, and my boss, with free vacations, aka work trips. Hmm. Why doesn't he offer to help with anything? Because you don't demand it, baby. If you want somebody to offer to help, then if you've been with them a while, then demand it. If you're still getting to know that person, suggest it often, a lot. Like bring up scenarios that they can rescue you from. If he keeps ignoring the scenarios, ignore everything he needs. And be on your phone and don't pay no attention to him. Don't be seen out in public with him no more. Cut him off. Okay? We said bosses sleep with all cute employees. If a feminine man has money, stay or leave him. Get his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. If he's not giving you the money, then who cares? Get his money. If he's not spending money, if he ain't paying the bills, why are you there? If he is, then maybe stay till you find out a replacement. Who knows? Ladies, go ahead and like the video. Oh, Yvonne, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm about to get off, but y'all, thank y'all, everybody who donated. I appreciate you. I know somebody donated a large sum in the beginning of the video, and that made my day. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. But there was a Takesha. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Y'all hit the like button, share this video. Get your broke man a book on how to get paid for Christmas. Get your broke brother, broke nephew, broke uncle, broke coworker, broke ex, whoever. It can be a used book. Who cares? Get them some solutions so they can stop making excuses of why they broke. Tell them to stop researching why the economy is bad and justifying why they're broke and do some research on how to get this money. Okay. I'll see y'all on the next one. Sprinkle, sprinkle, all my members. I appreciate you guys. I will see y'all later. Bye.